Hi, I'm the Side Hustle King. This is the fourth edition of my podcast, which will compare side hustle earnings on a week-by-week basis. This edition of the podcast will look at my earnings for Uber, Airbnb, eBay, and YouTube. We'll look at the weekly earnings, weekly costs, and hours spent to achieve the weekly income. Uber earnings for the week was £602.56 for 12 hours driving time. This was actually 15 hours working, allowing for periods when I did not have jobs and driving home after my last job. What is interesting about this is that Uber actually lost £90.16 on my weekly earnings. This is the fourth week on the trot that Uber has lost money on my earnings. The weekly costs for this was £61 for petrol, pension contribution of £41.82, £20 mobile phone bill, and £30 for a car wash. For Airbnb this week, we have had nights 22 to 28 of a 30-night booking. The earnings for this booking are £472.50 for 7 of the nights. The other 2 nights' earnings will be accounted for on future weeks. The Airbnb fees we pay are £17.01, and I estimate the utility bills at £1.33 per night, so a total of £9.33. We have also spent £10.99 on some smoke-away spray. On previous podcasts, I raised concerns that the guest was doing their own cleaning, meaning we could not inspect the property. The guest checked out 5 days early on Friday. While getting paid for 5 nights with no guest is a positive. The guest had chain smoked in the property for 25 nights. We've had the windows and French doors open as much as possible since they have checked out. But we are struggling to remove the smoke smell from the fabric of the bed base and headboard. This is why we have bought the smoke-away spray, which is due to be delivered this week. If this does not work, we may have to ask Airbnb to step in with host guarantee to either professionally clean the bed or replace it. This is our first ever bad experience as an Airbnb host. This week I have purchased 4 Karcher K2 pressure washers for £36 each from Juicens. I also purchased 8 Karcher T1101 vacuum cleaners. The orders were limited to 2 of each item per customer, so I placed orders with 3 stores, which meant I spent 1 hour 30 minutes collecting them. On the way to collecting them, I also did some Uber trips, which were heading in the right direction. This is the benefit of side hustles, they really can complement each other. The jet sprayers should sell for about £80 and the vacuums about £70. I've also purchased a Makita light, which goes under a car bonnet for £111. This is likely to be a slow seller, so I've only purchased 1 of these, but will try and resell for £160. From Amazon France, I've purchased a limited edition Doom Xbox controller for £51. This should sell for between £70 and £75. I've dropped the price on the iPads I brought in previous weeks further. I've managed to sell 2 of these at an average price of £309.61 each. This cleared a profit of £81.72. After postage and eBay fees, the average profit on each iPad sale this week was £40.86. I've spent no time packing them and sending them to the courier, as this is being done next week. On YouTube last week, I posted 2 videos which took me 3 hours to make, and I received no income. So I've put the weekly comparison into a spreadsheet, and clearly Uber makes the most money, but Airbnb makes the most per hour worked. YouTube seems to be the worst side hustle, but I expect this is going to take serious time to build up subscribers and views. eBay is making good money per hour, but sales are slow, so I still have a lot of cash tied up. In total, I've spent 19.75 hours on side hustles, and the profit for the week is £966.59. Thanks for watching the video, and hopefully you found this video useful. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. If you've got any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments. Thanks.